What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck. And today we're going to talk about the Lakers' second game and how they look compared to the Phoenix Suns, and why I'm not truly still sold on the LA Lakers right now. I just feel like I'm getting the same squad and the same mentality from last season. But before I continue to despair on that topic, I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor: hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my sports media takes. We all know that the Lakers last season did not end too well, and they got off to a very slow start. We know that this season they're looking to hand the baton to Anthony Davis, but after that first game, I politely made a video saying that that's just not going to be possible because Anthony Davis is not a natural born leader. He's a natural born assistant. And that's where people go wrong. Even LeBron James himself, he's trying his best to give the organization and the team to AD, but AD just doesn't want it. You know what I mean? Like, there's some guys who are just meant to help you be great instead of you helping them be great. And that's what the situation is. As they played the Phoenix Suns last night, and I watched that game, and man, let me tell you guys, they keep making these videos about how the Suns don't really have depth outside of KD, Book, and Bill. And I don't know what you guys looking at, but man, they got some guys who steps up on that secondary. The guys that's coming off the bench, I forget the guy's last name. He's a hustle player though. Starts with the O. His last name starts with the O. I believe he's like African or something. But let me tell you guys something. That boy there got some dog in him. Because he's a second effort type of player. You guys, he's going up, getting extra rebounds, giving his team a second chance to score. KD looked phenomenal like always. KD always shines when it's just him. He kind of takes a backseat role when all the other stars are on the floor. But they definitely have depth to me. They look very nice. They have the right mentality. I feel like their bench has a starter's scoring mentality because when they play, they feel like they should be the starters. And that's a huge difference. That makes all of the difference in the playoffs. And let me tell you guys something. The Lakers played an overall good game. They played damn near a great game. AD looked like the AD from the NOLA days, right? And you still win by 5 points, minus Bradley Beal and Devin Booker. Now, could you guys have imagined how much ball movement, nonstop scoring would have possibly happened if the other two stars were on the court? Not to mention they would have had the guys in rotation coming off the bench spreading the ball like they were doing last night. I believe that second unit plays better with KD. KD is the type of player he could play with the first unit and the second unit, but I believe because of the type of attitude that KD approaches the game with, he's always kind of chill, relaxed, reserved, not too high, not too low, all about basketball. And I believe that Kevin Durant makes the second rotation play a lot better. I know that the Lakers did not play a good game against the Nuggets, but the Nuggets are just far more superior to me, especially when it comes to AD and Joker banging against each other and banging in the paint. The Denver Nuggets just have their number right now, and that's all good though. And that's okay. So let's get into this CBS Sports report where it says Lakers LeBron James bluntly fires back at Anthony Davis critics. We don't give a shit. That's pretty much what he said, right? As AD was under fire for his lackadaisical playing style Tuesday night against the Denver Nuggets, LeBron James felt the need to come to his defense. But my thing is, LeBron James, you feel the same way. You have seen LeBron James come out and voice his frustrations in the off season, especially, and during season about Anthony Davis's motor. So for him to come out and say that he doesn't give a what, I just find that hard to believe. I just think that he has to say the right things to make AD play hard and make AD feel like that they have a fighting chance and that LeBron James is all in and has his back. But we all know that LeBron James is all about himself. And yes, AD is a hit and miss. Last night he played good, but he also played good because there was no threat on the other side. If KD was locked up, or if KD was the only guy who was going to score the most points, then you could play freely. But what happens when you got those other dogs in there who are making you run more, keep up with them, screen protecting, fighting over screens? Like, what would have happened then, right? I just find that kind of funny for LeBron James to come out and say that. Normally, he'll come out and normally he just lets the media speak for him. But I guess all of a sudden he wanted to come out and, whatever. But I will say this though, Anthony Davis did play a good game, so we're going to give him his kudos. It says here, James gave his opinion on the issue following the Lakers' 100-95 win over the Phoenix Suns in Thursday's home opener, in which Davis put up 19 of his 30 points in the second half to go along with 12 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 3 steals. Now, this is the only thing I really don't like about Anthony Davis. He'll do something like this, and then he'll go cold. I'm telling you guys, the next game or two, he's going to either sit out or he's going to be he's not going to have this type of performance. For some reason, Anthony Davis cannot put together a consistent package to play like this all season. That's asking a lot of Anthony Davis. This is a guy who's always been injury prone upon entering the league and has stayed injured. So yeah, if you're going to tell me that he's going to be the biggest guy on the court and nobody's going to really challenge him like that, I expect this. But what happens when you put dogs in that paint? When you're going against the Giannis's of the world, the Embiids of the world, guys who have heavy muscle and who are going to make sure that you feel them any chance that they can. So let's give the Lakers kudos for this win. But like I said, I don't think that they would have looked like this if all of the Phoenix Suns players played basketball. And for the life of me, what the hell is going on with Bradley Beal, and why didn't D-Book play? Honestly, why didn't they play? Like, I don't get all this. The player policy is supposed to be in motion, and we already have these guys sitting out. Game 1, game 2. I do think that Bradley Beal had like something going on with his back or ankle, if I heard the commentator say that correctly. So maybe that's what's going on, but I know that Laker Nation is happy to just have a 1-1 record for now, but man, they got to really take advantage of the games that aren't in the West and really win the games that they are supposed to, because the West looks like it's going to be a challenge for everybody. I'm talking about for everybody. You're going to have your work cut out for you every single night when you playing teams in the West. Maybe not the teams like Portland right now because they're in a rebuild, but everybody has something to prove right now in the West. We'll see, man. I think the Lakers record would be close to what it was last year. I truly do. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out, because we still got that boy John Morant who hasn't came back. We got Zion Williamson, thick ass. He looking like he's ready to prove himself this season finally. So we got the young cats in the West still doing their thing, and De'Aaron Fox is still there. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough. You got the Warriors looking good, the Clippers looking good, but hey, it's the beginning of the season. No one's injured right now. As the season progresses, we will see, and let's not forget that there could be injuries that happen with AD or LeBron, and I just don't see this season, being a super successful season without those two guys healthy. So even though like you guys gotta look at that, man. Like, you can't afford to play LeBron James all these minutes like that. You just can't. Even though he made the statement like, you guys know I can play point guard, right? And a lot of people are saying he doesn't want D'Lo on the team, but there are moments where I see where you need D'Lo with that quick cleverness that he brings to the team. At the end of the day, LeBron James needs to play off of the ball. He's so used to things being controlled. He has to switch up his style because that's no longer working, in my opinion. But we'll see. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think on the Lakers' success. If you're a Phoenix Suns fans or a Lakers fan, please drop comments and let me know if you agree or disagree. Like always, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know how you charge the game. Peace.